Hello, guys. Here I am again just to do a redo of yesterday's live. When I went back to check my video, there was no sound. So now I want to see what's happening here because it looks like we might not be. I don't know, all of these technical things. Oh, look, we're back. Yay, we're live. And holy moly, we have sound besides. It's all coming together. It's Friday, and it's going to be a beautiful Friday. So, all right. So as what I was telling you about is yesterday was the start of the second week of the September weekly deals from Stampin' Up! And they've added some products, and they're exciting products besides. They've put in the soft pastel assortment of chalk, which is normally $9, and it's on sale for $8.10. So you save $1, or nearly $1. The other thing they've added is this beautiful fresh freesia open weave ribbon, normally $7, on sale for $6.30. And then I had talked to you on Wednesday about these beautiful Memories and More card bases and envelopes. So 20 card bases, 20 envelopes. Normally $12, on sale for $9.60. So you guys, that's, I mean, seriously, a really, really good buy. And they're beautiful. Look at the envelopes are decorated all the way down through the inside. And they've got this gold, I don't know what you want to call it. It almost looks like a trellis or a background to me. So today I'm going to redo the project that I demonstrated yesterday, only this time I can tell we have audio, so this is a good thing. I'm always looking for new customers, you guys, or for even a pop-up customer here and there. If you like my projects and you tune in, I would appreciate and love if you ordered the supplies from me. Every month I use a host code, which is right up here. And if you use my host code at checkout, you will receive a handmade thank you card from me. And then with qualifying purchases each month, I give away a free gift. So you can go out to createwithbrenda.com and find out more about my monthly specials. Okay? So let's get started. I have one of the card bases that I have cut down to 3.5 by 4 7/8. And when I was creating this card, I noticed I was looking for a piece of, I didn't know what. I wanted some kind of colored paper. And I found the sun prints out of the annual catalog. And this paper right here on the back side looks like this. It's gorgeous. So that's what I decided to use. Now that's the sun prints. So the one side, it's our double printed designer series paper, 12 by 12. I've cut this one down to 6 by 6, so it'll fit in my stamp, cut, and emboss machine. But this matches beautifully with the print from the Textured Chic Memories and More. So I have that. And then I'm going to be using just the back side of the card to do my artwork. So there's not going to be waste, or if there is, it's going to be very little waste. So let's start with these chalks. I'm excited to show you again with volume how this works. So I have my Take Your Pick tool here. And as you know, with the Take Your Pick tool, this end goes in and out. So you have a piercing tool and then a flat like spatula blade. The spatula blade works wonderfully for the chalks, the pastels. I'm just scraping some shavings onto my silicone mat. And that, my friends, is Granny Apple Green. You know what I didn't do? I was in such a hurry to get going. My name is Brenda Hillard, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm in North Central Minnesota. So I go live every Saturday morning with a Coffee and Create. So if you'd like to join me there, that would be awesome. Be sure to like and share today's video. That helps my fan base grow. This is like a mossy meadow color. I want to use some of the Poppy Parade. And this is like a crushed curry. So now I have my palette of color that I want to use for my project. And what I'm going to do is, these are sponge daubers. They come 5 in a pack. You can find those in the annual catalog. And I've got them here set up for my colors. Let's bring in our Versamark watermark stamp pad. Now the only thing about this is when I stamp it down and I'm on camera, you cannot see it really at all. And even for me, it's a little bit hard to see exactly where it is on the cardstock, but I'm going to show you something. So what I do is I just kind of leave my block sitting here so that I can kind of see where I'm at. And what I want to do first of all is I'm going to put the sponge dauber right on my finger. I'm going to pick up some of the Mossy Meadow, and then I'm just going to dab. And dabbing is really important because if you rub, you're going to smear your ink. So you want to just gently dab. And do you see my leaves coming into play there? Pretty. And then there should be some more right over here. And I have really good light in my stamping studio, but I will not, I'm going to just mix in a little Granny Apple Green. But going back to my lighting, it is really good down here. It's just that this Versamark is, but I feel like this is magic. Did you ever have those coloring books when you were a kid that you would just color over with a clear pencil and it would turn into a picture or whatever? That's what I feel like this is when you dab that on. Look how beautiful. Here's the big flower. And then we have one more, yep, right there. But look at what a soft, I guess for lack of better word, kind of soft, dreamy color you get on that. I do want to add a little bit of the crushed curry just to add some dimension to my flowers. Okay, now I'm just gonna blow that off from there. And you still have the little bit of smudge around, but sometimes that's a cool effect. All right, hold on. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, Kathy. Yes, these pastels are really, really pretty. So good morning, ladies. Thank you for hopping on. I had this on yesterday and I had no audio, so it's like I'm going back because this is a good card. All right, so I'm just going to bring this over. Another thing that I wanted to share with you that is on the weekly deals still are the Summer Shadows dies, and they coordinate with the summer shade or the Shaded Summer out of the annual catalog. I believe these are on the top of page 102 in the annual catalog, so check that out. And in there's a die so that I can cut this out, which I'm going to do. So hold on for just 1 sec and I'll be right back. Oh, and before I go, I'm going to take this Hello You from that stamp set as well. And then I can just die cut these right at the same time. All right, I'm gonna stamp that right in there. Isn't that a fun little font? I think so. All right, let me go to my die cutting machine here. I'll be right back. This won't take long, and I am so happy that I have audio today. Every once in a while, I don't know why, I don't know if it's my computer, my camera, or if it's something with Facebook, but I have trouble, and all of a sudden my audio goes away, and then I put out these silent movies for people, which we all know silent movies are way a thing of the past. So, all right, so after die cutting, I have this beautiful piece and my little sentiment that I love. These tiny circles, if you are looking for circle dies or hexagon dies, I love this set. It's called the Beautiful Shapes, and I use it quite a bit. So if I wanted to throw out there, if you purchased any of last week's deals and got in on the rose gold foil or the Splendid Day papers, you're going to want to check my Facebook Live from Wednesday. I had done some beautiful cards using the Summer Shadows dies. So go back and replay those. Again, I really appreciate if you like and share my videos. As I said, it just helps grow my fan base, and always hoping that it will help grow my customers too. All right, so we're ready. As what I did is I took the scalloped contour die, and I just die cut a piece of that Designer Series paper that I showed you from the Sun Prints. And is what I want to do is I'm going to lay this over the top. Maybe I should zoom just a little so you can see better. But I'm going to lay this across my piece here like this. And as what I'm doing is I'm going to bring in a stamp that looks like this from the Shaded Summer set as well. And I'm going to ink that up with a little bit of Sahara sand. And I just want to add a little bit of background. And this just allows me to kind of eyeball where I want to stamp. Yeah, I think that'll look good. And then I'll do one more right down here. Okay, I'm happy. So I'm going to flip this over. And now I threw my sentiment on the floor, but we'll find it when we need it. And I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back of my flower. Ooh, I have quite a few people on this morning. This is exciting. It is a great technique, and I'm telling you, these chalks have lots of possibilities. Some people think that you need to seal the chalk. I've not had any issues with the chalk rubbing off or not being able to see them. So I don't seal it, but you certainly could if you wanted. All right, I'm going to put this down just like that. And then I'm going to quickly try to find my sentiment that just flew to the ground. Here it is. And we'll add a dimensional to that. And add our little sentiment right here. Just popped up a bit. I'm going to put it under. There, I like that. So then to finish this off, remember I had cut apart my textured sheet card base, and I must have my, oh, here it is. I was like, oh, I know my piece is here someplace. On this, I'm just going to add some Stampin' Seal right here. And then we'll add more to the back of that, and we'll layer it right up on our card base, which I need to fold. So I'm just going to match up my edges. This is a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of basic white. Match up my edges. Use my bone folder and put that right on here. So what do you think about that? Donna, I'm glad you're liking the idea. Kathy, it is a cool technique, isn't it? All right. So now my next and final finishing piece is going to be a double bow with the linen thread. And you're going to want to stay tuned because I'm going to show you another card that I did using another set that you might have. It's the Art Gallery. And it's still for purchase in the annual catalog. If you see today's project and you're like, I really love that set, it's still available. So what I did is I folded the linen thread over on itself and tied a bow. And I'll show you what that does here in just a second. It's just a double bow. And with the, see how you get the 4 little strands at the bottom? You get to a little more fullness on your bow, and I really like that on certain projects. And I felt like this card had kind of a natural theme to it. So I'm just going to add that to my little arrangement of flowers. And wait, I'm not done, there's more. Where are they? Here they are. So these are, I don't know why this package is mismarked. It says red and green, but these are actually the Festive Pearls from the July through December mini. And you get the red, the soft succulent, the silver, and the gold. And they're very shiny little pearls. But I thought with the soft succulent being one of the coordinating colors for these textured sheet card bases, it would be a nice complementary color. I don't like it there. I'll just put one right over here. All right, so there we have it. And I think they're gorgeous cards. I don't know about you, but I love, love, love them. And remember I told you there was going to be very little waste. So here's one of the strips that was left from the card base. I'm just going to take that and add it to the inside of my card. Just like that, just to decorate that up a bit. And then this other little strip, I'm going to, oops, that's from one of my other cards. I am going to add to an envelope, just like I did on that one. So I've got this strip, and I'm going to add some Stampin' Seal and put it right over here on the edge of my envelope, because you know the deal at Create with Brenda, no naked envelopes. So here's our card with our matchy-matchy. And then here's the one that I promised to show you using the, I'll bring it in so you can see it. It's the Art Gallery stamp set with the Floral Gallery dies. So this set works really well with this chalking technique too. And as you can see on this one, I have this pretty little fresh freesia die. That comes from the Fancy Frames. And I was just able to add this little window in the back. I've got the Fresh Freesia open weave ribbon that's on sale this week as well. And then just put I just tied it in a big bow and then put my die in the center. So there, now we have it with audio. So have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow morning live on Facebook at 9 a.m. for Coffee and Create with Brenda. Until then, bye for now.